Good morning, everybody, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us on Tuesday, the second day of our summer news. And I tell you what, here in the northeast outside right now, it is far from summery. That much I will tell you. But the summer vibes are here in the studio and will be today, because we are going to be taking you off on a holiday, on a trip to, I think, my favourite place in the world, Venice. More on that in just a few moments' time, but our summer news event has been so popular already. 7 days, 7 brand new launches, and each and every day we bring you double points. So when you pick up today's brand new launch, you will get double points on it. When you pick up all the other bits and pieces that you need currently for your craft room, you will get double points on it. And we've got another free gift today as well, which is incredible. And all you need to do today to spend is £10, $10, and you will get this amazing free gift from the Sharon Callis collection that will be automatically added into your basket. And when you're picking up the brand new collection today, you will qualify for this amazing free gift. Now, launch party is coming your way a little bit later on this evening from 6 o'clock. If you missed out yesterday on those amazing new Shimmer sprays, stand by. More details to come on those. But what we're all focusing on today, I think, is one of the, if not, in my opinion, the best collections we've done this year. And talking of the paper pad that you get with it, in my humble opinion, the best paper pad I think we've done this year, potentially ever done. I absolutely love it. Venice is one of my favourite places in the world, and I think we have encapsulated the heart of the city, the heart of Venice, in this amazing collection, which is now live currently on the website. Go for the showstopper. We've got a bonus buy again today, which I'll explain all about in just a few moments' time. But we're so excited. Get in early, because this is going to absolutely fly. And with me again today, chatting through it and providing all of the inspiration, is the one and only. We had such a laugh yesterday, and I'm looking forward to today. I tell you what, if you saw my Instagram earlier on, you'll have seen Leann warming up. She says she can't sing. Check out on Instagram. I mean, you were singing like, it just sounded just like Maria Callas this morning.
I mean, the magic that is TV, Ben, and a little bit of a sound filter. And then, you know, one can shine, I find.
You did shine.
I'm so excited about today, I have to tell you. Really, I am. This is, I think, in my opinion too, Ben, one of the best collections we've ever created here at Crafters Companion. I've been to Venice twice now, and the last time I was there, I remember thinking to myself, I want to capture the sounds, the smells, the colours, the ambience, the feeling that you get walking around, being in a gondola, going through those channels, absolutely incredible. And I just felt the colours and the warmth really needed to be represented in a paper collection. And here we are, and I think you're right. As much as I love all of our other paper pads, I think this pad, we've excelled anything we have ever done before.
I agree, 100%.
Now, just going to give you a warning. You all get frustrated when you miss out on showstopper bundles because people buy. So just a little warning, don't be frustrated. Get it now. So let me show you some of the things you're going to be able to make, Ben, because the colours in this collection are absolutely exquisite. Look, we've got the Rialto bridge there. You can see that beautiful paper in the background, some beautiful Rococo little embellishments in there. We've got the most adorable little cherub who is...
I recognise that face.
It's based on my granddaughter, Ada.
Yes.
So we were trying to draw a beautiful cherub and we were falling short. And I said, really, we just needed to look like Ada because she is a cherub, and had a little photograph of Ada to Jess, who was drawing this collection. And then we ended up with this. So there's Ada the cherub on there. But look, really beautiful use of the vellum inside. The luxury you're able to add to your collection, you know, your cards, using those papers and vellums in such a classy and elegant way. The beautiful frames, the sentiments, everything comes together in perfect harmony. I know you particularly love this one, Ben, don't you?
Yeah.
This is great because look, you can see that picture of Venice, the Rialto bridge, the gondola being, do you row a gondola? Do you push a gondola?
I suppose
Do you pole a gondola?
Pole? I don't know.
What do you do?
You pole it more than you row it, I think.
Push it along when you're pushing along, when you're gondolaring. But look at that paper in there. This is an example of what you're going to be able to see in that paper pad. The quality is absolutely exceptional. The colours in this collection are truly, truly beautiful. And even if you just go with the beautiful die cuts that we've got, and then, you know, use this real Rococo frame you can see with acetate behind it, but again, inside, a beautiful use of those soft vellums and exquisite papers that you've got in this collection. You're going to be, I'll show you this final one, you're going to be in awe of it.
Wow.
And I guarantee as soon as you get this collection home, you're going to go straight to your craft room, you're going to start cutting, making, layering. You're going to want to make all of the things immediately you get this collection home, because I hate to say it, Ben, because, you know, the next time we have to try and outdo ourselves again, but I would agree with you to say it's probably the most exquisite collection we've ever done. And it's a bold statement. I love everything we do. However, this, without exception in our business, every single and sometimes when you do a collection, we're like, that's nice, but hummingbirds aren't for me. I can see why you think it's pretty, but not for me. You know, you get horses for courses, don't you?
Yeah.
This, without exception, every single person who's seen it says, I need it, it's beautiful, you've excelled yourself.
Absolutely, 100%. And the details are up already for the Showstopper collection. It's live. Grab it whilst you can. We'll have a look at the paper pad with Leann in just a second. The paper pad you're going to go crazy for. You get everything in the collection, and we'll take you around it in just a few moments' time. But what this also affords you, again, is if you go for the Showstopper, here's your price today, you can then pick up an extra set of your papers at half price, and believe you me, when you see the papers, you will be picking up an extra set, if not one, maybe two, possibly three. So this price that you're seeing on screen when you buy the Showstopper becomes £18 for Platinum members, which is crazy, or $24. Take a look at this. You've got it in the 6x6 pad, the most exquisite paper pad you'll ever see.
So I've just picked up the 6x6 pad because this pad has, where am I going? There we are. This pad has full seams on it. It's 6x6. Look at that. That is picture perfect Venice when you look at it, isn't it? And I'll just flick through and find you another one. I'll just give you a little soups on look. Could that be any more glorious?
I love it.
As a full 6x6 to just make your beautiful square cards. And we're going to have a look at that today. I want to show you how to just take that, make a card. It looks amazing. Here's, is that the same one? Let's get another couple down there. There's another one. Look at that. That is like looking at the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel.
Exactly right.
Oh my word. It's absolutely, every single page, and there's more. I'm taking big wedges and flicking through them now to give you an idea.
Yeah.
We'll show you. Look at that. It's absolutely, I can't find the words to be effusive enough about how beautiful this collection is. It's exquisite.
It captures like the architecture,
Yes.
it captures the beautiful scenery. Dare I say it as well, I think it's quite a romantic paper pad as well. It catches the romance of Venice. I mean, come on, there's another example for you. Look at that, like you're being gondolaed. Do you get gondolaed?
I think I got gondolaed.
Did you? I did
yes,
as well.
I did as well.
Like
we went on the long gondola.
Did you?
By the longest time you could be on the gondola.
Ah, right.
So we went all under little alleys.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the length of the gondola.
It was the
like
longest
a short ride or a long ride.
Did you, though, get the chap coming round, hopping from gondola to gondola, serenading you?
We did.
We did as well.
It was marvellous.
It's magical.
It was like a Venice mariachi band. He was just coming in singing. It was like, I wanted him to do one cornetto, but he didn't.
I think it's called O Sole Mio.
I mean, I think it is O Sole Mio, but I just wanted him to do one cornetto, and I wanted him to have a little ice box so I could have the cornetto. I was a bit disappointed with that. But, you know, you can't have everything when you're in Venice, can you?
No.
We did have a lovely gelato afterwards. Do you know, it just invokes so many fabulous memories. And honestly, when I was there with my husband, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, I just thought there has to be something we can do to make this accessible to everybody in a papercraft collection, because it's just classy, it's timeless, it's elegant, it evokes all those beautiful feelings. It's an exquisite, exquisite collection. And I predict, I'm a Kaiser chief this morning.
Come on.
I predict a riot on this.
Whoa, here we go.
And I hold that back for the moments when I actually think there's going to be a riot, and I predict a riot on this collection. So do not sit on the fence or your hands. If you think it's something that you will be convinced you need, just get it, and then you're not going to be disappointed.
I'll go through all of the sort of whys and wherefores with this in just a second, and Leann will take you through the fall collection in just a few moments' time. But we are going to have a little look at everything which is there on the web for you as well, as far as the summer news is concerned, because on the web you will find all of the details regarding summer news. You will find that you will get today's free gift. You will also find that you will get double points on everything, and this is the full collection. So as I say, without going too much into it, the full collection showstopper, we'll get the details up, is here, all right? So you get everything that you're seeing, and Leann will go through this with you in just a second, but you're getting your vellum, you're getting your 6x6. If you like the look of that, of course you're getting that in 12x12. Again, we service you with the linen cardstock, which I just think is brilliant, so you're not then having to sort of look elsewhere and go, oh, I haven't got the exact colour that matches up with these glorious papers. You have now, because we're giving you the beautiful luxury linen cardstock. You're also getting in here some new Shimmer inks. You're getting tassels in here. You are getting stamps. You're getting embossing folders. The harp die you are going to absolutely go crazy for. And when you talk about the 4 main bridges in Venice, the main one that everybody knows, which is just featured time and time again. You watch the films, you know, when Venice is featured, the Rialto Bridge is always there, and we've done that for you in die form as well, which I think is absolutely incredible. You've got cherubs in here. You've got beautiful frames in stamp and die form. As I said, I think that we've captured the romance of Venice. I think we've captured that kind of Venice is sort of slightly Gothic, slightly Renaissance, isn't it, in its architecture? And I think we've captured that. I think, do you know what? If you've been to Venice, this collection will take you back there. If you've never been to Venice, this collection is going to, well, it's going to make you want to go there, but it's also going to be taking you as if you've been there, kind of thing, because the imagery which we have captured in the paper pads is honestly as close to Venice as you're ever going to get if you've never been there. Let's just say a few hellos, and then we'll have a good look at this. Good morning to Rachel, who is our social media superstar today. Sarah Brown says, hello, my favourite people. Yes, Leann and Ben and all the family, sending love and hugs to you from Melbourne, Australia. Lynn is in from Indiana. Sweet Imp is in, saying hi all around the globe. Teresa Campbell says, good morning from Peoria, Illinois. Good morning and greetings from Arkansas, says Alicia. I did very well yesterday at my vendor event. Nice one. I was able to order the Shimmer sprays. Lynn was in. Thea says, hoi hoi, hoi hoi people hoi. Eleanor says, hi everyone from Shrub Oak. Carol's in from Cornwall. Charlotte's in from Herne Bay. And Margaret Burt says, cannot wait for it. I've been to Venice twice. Cards and scrapbooks coming up. This is going to be perfect for that. And Alicia Gordon says, shiver me Chivers, lol. We love you, Leann. Thank you for the Shimmer sprays yesterday. Can you do me a favour? If you've been to Venice, let me know what your favourite thing about the amazing place is. Send in your pictures as well. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. But get this collection as a matter of urgency. Buy the showstopper today. £88 or $120, and then make sure you pop in the bonus buy of the cardstock, because you can buy the elements of the dies and the stamps as a smaller bundle. You can then buy your cardstock bundle as a smaller bundle. You can then also buy your embellishments, so things like the tassels, the ink pads, as a smaller bundle. However, everyone is going to buy the showstopper, and when you buy the showstopper, you open up the bonus buy. So get the Venetian Grace showstopper and then get the paper collection or the embellishments. You're going to go for the paper collection for half price. Incredible. And what I must stress at this point as well, and this has happened certainly the last couple, possibly 3 times we've done this on a Wake Up Call show with a new collection. The bonus buy we can't do for everybody, all right? We simply just don't have enough stock to be able to do this. So it is a case of first come, first served. Get the showstopper now, get the bonus buy, so you'll get your first lot of paper, half price, added onto your showstopper, and then I would potentially buy more of it as well, because when you see it, you're gonna absolutely fall in love with it. So Let us have a look at this amazing collection in all of its glory, and then we will come back and get ready with the demos as well. Charlotte says, this is such a stunning collection. Kat says, hi everyone, I hope you're all okay. This is going to cost me. I love the showstopper. Isn't it a great price though? Honestly, I thought this would be a lot more. £88, $120, I think is brilliant. Laurel says, good morning all, I set my alarm to wake up early. Yes, you picked up the showstopper and the extra paper pads. Now I can relax and enjoy the show. And Phil Watson says, I think it's called punting a gondola. Do you know what? I think you are absolutely right, because you go punting in Oxford and Cambridge, don't you? So yes, well done, well done. And Cheryl Kay says, is there a bonus buy with the showstopper today? Yes, as just explained, showstopper, bonus buy on the card and paper or the embellishments. Let's get into it though. Let's have a look right through it. Are we starting with the papers? I hope we are.
I think we have to start with the papers, don't we, Ben? I've got everything out, and I just thought a nice deep dive, a nice real look at all of the detail and the exquisiteness of this collection. And I'm going to start with the 12 by 12.
Come on,
because
here we
when
go.
you see this, this is what is going to make you think, yes, I need this in my life. Now look, every single paper you see next, you're going to have these beautiful scenes from Venice, you're going to have beautiful florals, an exquisite colour palette. The iconography in here is absolutely Venetian.
Come on!
Look at that.
Get a frame and stick it on the wall.
I mean, yes, Ben, get a frame, stick it on the wall.
That is gorgeous.
It is absolutely exquisite, the imagery that we've got in here. Now, you've obviously got them at this larger size in 12 by 12. Look at that. So you can cut this up, of course, and make, look at that.
Oh, my goodness me.
Exquisite. I can't think of another word. I will think of another one because I'll get sick of saying it. Phenomenal. There's another one for you. It is just absolutely the most beautiful thing I've seen in terms of communicating a concept, a look and feel.
Yeah.
Calling it a collection Venetian.
With the
look at
gondola.
it. I think it is punting, isn't it?
Is
You go
punting
punting in Oxford, don't you?
Yeah.
Thank you. Not polling.
Polling was close.
I think it was close. Beautiful flowers, the balconies, the bridges in there. Absolutely, truly exceptional. Each paper, every single one. And that is your 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. Of course, it's our 180 GSM. It's that lovely thick paper, beautiful matte print. And on the reverse, you've got these gorgeous watercolour effects on the reverse of your pad. So everything double-sided, all of them aged with like little bits of faux foil, etc., etc. Really, really stunning. That is your 12 by 12 pad. That was so beautiful, and let me just tell you the thinking behind this. I must just show you. So, example of this paper here at the front, which I think is or is it at the back? I started at the back, didn't I? This one. I absolutely love this paper. I think if you're going to think of Venice, that is it. That is it.
If you're dreaming of Venice, that's what you'd be dreaming of.
And I was thinking to myself, we did the 12 by 12 pad, and I thought, oh my word, that's beautiful. I'm going to cut it up. I'm going to get a suggestion of that. It's going to feel lovely when I put it on my cards. But actually, I just want that on a card. I want that. Like you said, frame it, put it on a wall. I want it on a card, which is why we did the 6 by 6 pad of exactly the same papers, but the full scenes.
Amazing.
So now you can take the 6 by 6 paper and craft yourself a square card and just put this on the front. And with all of these papers in here, you can do exactly that. Now you're getting 36 sheets, 3 of each. So there's 36 cards just using one of those papers on each of those if you did nothing else with it. And it looks absolutely incredible. So you had to have, for me, this 6 by 6 pad to be able to frame those beautiful papers as a full front on a square card, or maybe a box top, or whatever it is that you want to do with it. I wanted you to have the full scene to work with, which is why we brought the 6 by 6 pad. Then I thought, oh, but wow, Venice, you need vellum.
Of course you do.
You need a bit of vellum. You need that look and feel when you've got Venice. So I wanted, and we've done it smaller because normally our vellums are 8 by 8, aren't they? I wanted you to have these lovely soft scenes on the vellums that you've got on the 6x6 pad, but in vellum format to use. Now you've got 12 different seams, and in your vellum pad, in your vellum pack, you've got 2 of each.
Okay.
So we didn't pick the 4 best and multiply them up for you. I just thought you want them all. I'd want them all. So if I want them all, you want them all.
Of course.
So I know that for a fact because we're crafters. So we just put them all in there for you. And I think the softness of that vellum really works so well with the papers, doesn't it? It's so classy. It's elegant. It's all of, oh my word, it's just, yeah, I'm not going to say it again, I can't. Exquisite.
Exquisite.
We'll say it out the side of my mouth. There's a fun fact for you. Do you know when I was little I couldn't say the word fish?
You couldn't say the word fish? Is this a joke?
That's not a joke, it's true.
Oh.
So I couldn't just say fish, I had to go fish. Fish outside my mouth, I don't know why.
Why did she?
I have no idea. That's what my mum tells us, and she only ever speaks the truth.
Ah.
So even if the truth is something you don't want to hear, Linda speaks it. So she's good like that.
Fun fact of the day. There we go.
So she what you see is what you get. So yes, fish out the side of my mouth. So now today I think I'm going to have to do exquisite out the side of my mouth because I'm sick of hearing myself say it. But it really is. It's true. Look how beautiful, beautiful, beautiful these are. So that is your 12x12 paper pad, your 6x6 paper pad, and your 6x6 vellums that you've got in there.
That's not all.
Not all at all. It's not all because you've got your luxury linen card pack, and the colours in here are glorious. They really are. Look at that. Now I'm just going to randomly flick to one paper in the pad, this one, and I'm going to pick it up and put it beside those colours.
Well, you can see all the colours pretty much, can't you?
All of them.
Yeah.
Look at that. So your linen card pack and your paper pad are exquisitely matched to really work together very well. It's just beautiful. And every single page, let's flick to another one, that one. It works.
Again, yeah.
It is exquisite.
Exquisite.
It really does work very, very well, doesn't it?
Yeah. Are you fishing for compliments?
I'm fishing for compliments. We're exquisite. But anyway, it's absolutely lovely. So, and you've got 24 sheets of that in there. And you've got 6 colours, 4 sheets of each, if my maths do not fail.
Yes.
There we go. So there, that's the cornerstone of your collection, isn't it? That's the base of everything. Your card, your beautiful paper, your vellum, that's where your designs will start. Then you're going to start really going to town with decorating them up. And we've got so many beautiful things in here. Look, the Rialto Bridge. And kudos to Jess in my team because she did several bridges and I just kept saying, doesn't look like the Rialto enough, Jess. And I think she was ready to throw me out of a window.
Throw you off the bridge.
Throw me off the Rialto Bridge. But we persevered, and it is absolutely a fantastic representation of that. Then we've got...
Told you Leann was singing this morning.
We've got the harp.
That's amazing.
You just need it in a Venetian collection, don't you? Need it. And I don't know if you can quite see here with this being cut, but all of this detail here, this is emboss.
Yeah.
So your heart will be embossed and you can add ink over the top of that or through it as a stencil before, and then you'll get all of that beautiful embossed detail on there. Now, the cut and emboss folder that we've got in here is beautiful, and I'm going to do one of these on the show for you and ink it up a little bit more than we've got here with this pale pink, because the depth of the emboss on this cut and emboss folder is beautiful. It really is deep, and it has that lovely rococo feel to it, like the cornicing and all of the, the cathedrals, the churches, the buildings. Everywhere you go in Venice, it's got that beautiful, deep gilt cornicing everywhere. That is reflective of that. The edgeable and corner pack does exactly the same thing. It's reflective of all of that gilding that you see everywhere. Using this with the gilding flakes that we've got for your luxury gilding flakes, your gilding waxes, it's going to look beautiful. We've done this die a little deeper so that you get that beautiful emboss in there, as well as the die cut and all of that reflection of what you see when you're in and around Venice. We've got this beautiful, absolutely exquisitely detailed frame to frame elements of your papers, to frame your sentiments if you want to. You've got your matte and layer on there.
I love that that's a two-parter. Just adds to it, doesn't it?
Two-part die, so you've got your base and then you've got your top layer. You could be doing that in a lovely matte mirror card and making it look like a frame from one of the churches, the homes, the place, all of that beautiful imagery that you see when you're there. And then we've got the same with this fantastic frame, a little deeper and wider in the detail, that lovely Rococo feel, but again, the two-parter for your matting and layering. We've also got in here a fabulous set of sentiments, beautiful typography in there.
Aww.
Sentiments, you are the music in my heart.
I love that.
I have faith in you. That is a fantastic sentiment. Imagine receiving that from someone. Imagine you're just having a great time in your life right now. Something's happened, whatever. We all have those moments, don't we, in time. And somebody sends you a card with, I have faith in you. I just think that's, you can't put into words how much that would be. It's so emotional, it's fantastic. Faith, love, hope. Just because, I have to read that because my glasses can't do it. Just because you'll never, you'll never live this moment again. Just breathe.
Just breathe is a lovely one as well. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that absolutely incredible? They're beautiful, beautiful sentiments. Today is all about you. It's all about you, Ben.
It's all about you.
It's all about
and
you,
Venice.
Ben. 3 brand new Shimmer inks. 3 brand new Shimmer inks.
Brand new as in brand spanking new?
New, never seen before colours.
Get out of town.
That's a true story.
Yes, Leann.
And they match perfectly.
Never.
Look, I'm gonna look, you'd think we thought about it, Ben. Hang on.
Get that.
Look at this.
Oh, come on. That is the icing on the top of the cherry on top of the fairy on the cake.
This is what we do, Ben. We look at everything. We make sure it ties in for you. 3 brand new Shimmer ink colours.
Come on.
Not only that, tassels.
Tassels?
Come on. Everybody needs a tassel in their life.
You do.
Especially when it's a Venetian collection.
Yes,
and not
you
only
do.
that, tassels which perfectly match the linen card collection.
And this is the difference, isn't it? The fact that you've got everything that perfectly matches, as I was saying earlier on, because you might think with other collections you have to go elsewhere to kind of find your cardstock, and it won't quite match, but these match perfectly.
They do. And then these, if you weren't convinced before, you're convinced now, because those Aurora Borealis gems
Makes me want to get my ears pierced.
absolutely are exquisite on top of those papers, those Aurora Borealis gems.
I've never seen shine and sparkle like that on those gems.
They're incredible.
Next
they
level.
are incredible
Next level.
when you get them home. And then I've had to save her to last, Ben.
Oh, yes.
I've had to save my little girl
Little
to
cherubim.
last. My little cherub. There she is. We were trying to draw a little cherub, couldn't quite get the features we wanted. So we got Ada out, we got a photograph out, and Jess managed to recreate my granddaughter Ada.
Where did she
as
feature
little
previously?
Sorry?
Where did she feature previously, Ada?
She featured on Academy of Colour.
Ah, of course. That was it.
Yeah, because she's such a beautiful little girl.
Yes, she is.
We whip her out every now and again to
Is
use her as a muse.
Is she asking for royalties yet?
Not yet, she's not old enough, but not be long. I reckon in the next 6 months she'll be like, please.
Yeah, pocket money. Yeah.
Absolutely. But we've got that beautiful little cherub stamp and die for you to colour in and replicate. I think, and what we've done with this collection, Ben, and you can see by the price on your screen, we've kept it at a nice, concise amount of things, where it just reflects Venice fabulously. The stuff you're going to make is absolutely exquisite and beautiful, but it hasn't made it unaffordable or inaccessible. We haven't put 20 dies in there, for example. We've put in the dies that you need and nothing that's just going to be, well, it's all right, but I'm not going to use it again. It's everything that you need to capture the Venetian feel in such a classic and elegant way.
It's a brilliant collection. You are absolutely loving this. It's going very quickly. Well over 10% of the stock of the Showstopper has already gone inside half an hour. We've not even done any demos with it yet. The card and paper collection as well, even more stock of that has disappeared, because what's happening, you see, is people are buying the Showstopper and then they're going, well, I've got to get more of the papers, got to get more of the card stock. So they're using the bonus buy because they're going, oh no, I've bought the Showstopper, now I can get my next set of paper for half price. And then they're probably going, I might need a third set, and they're buying more. So this is what I mean. We won't be able to keep up with the demand on the bonus buy. So eventually we'll have to just say, you can get the showstopper, but the deal on the half price bonus buy, that won't be around all day. And we've had it recently where we've had to stop it literally about 10-15 minutes into the actual launch itself. So if you decide that you're getting this collection today, if you then go, well, I've got to get the bonus buy because I want more paper, do it this morning. Do yourself a favour and do it this morning, because if you hang back, then you are going to miss out on being able to grab that bonus buy at an amazing price. And loads of you are already shopping. Stephen Nicole says, morning everyone, I've ordered the showstopper. I've done overtime on my day off. Margaret says, I bought the showstopper and the bonus buy and extra gems. How can you not buy the extra gems? They're literally the sparkliest gems I think I've ever seen. So happy, I can't wait for it to arrive, says Margaret. The colours, says Diane Hatch, are beautiful. Francesca says, I'm so pleased to see a collection like this. Oh, this is gorgeous. Says, hubby and I love Venice. He even proposed to me in Piazza San Marco. That is gorgeous. So of course it's going to be great for you, as you say. Can't wait to make a memory book to record all of our wonderful trips. Marianne Rosie says, I've been to Venice and I loved it. You can't go to Venice and go, oh, it's all right. Not too bad. It's literally one of the most beautiful places. It's my favourite place in the world. It's my favourite place in the world. I loved it. I want to go back there. Love the papers, says Carol. They are bringing back memories of a trip to Italy for me. Cheryl Kay's checked out the showstopper. She's got, here we go. This is why this is fine. 2 bonus paper collections. Now I can relax. And on the subject of not being able to say things, Meredith says, to this day, I can't say rural, Worcestershire, or anemone, unless I say it in a British accent. It's so weird when I try to say it, I get stuck. And just to help you out, Sarah says, so does the 50% come off at checkout if you buy both? Auto applies, so just go yes please showstopper, bonus buy, yes please, and our computer systems will do the rest and take off that half price for you. But as I've said, it doesn't stop there. If you decide then you want more papers, get more paper collections in your basket. If you want more of the embellishments, you're going to want more tassels, and you're going to want more of those beautiful gems now, get those in. Wherever your budget lies, shop now to avoid disappointment, because we will be selling out of goodies, I can guarantee it. Let's take a short break. When we come back, we'll dive into the demos with Leann, but it's so busy right now. This is your opportunity to miss nothing. Get your baskets checked out and then come back and enjoy the demonstrations. But let's have a look at everything, which is summer news. Summer has landed, the sun is shining, and it's time for some summer news. I hope you're ready for some hot new crafting inspiration, because we've got 7 days of brand new craft collections coming your way. Next week, a brand new craft range will hit the shelves every single day. That's 7 chances to shop your summer and be the first to bag something shiny, new, and just for you. And we'll throw in a free gift with every purchase. For our Club Inspire members, we've got something extra to make your summer sparkle. If you're not already a member, this is your moment to join. These launches are absolutely dazzling. So, pop on your sunglasses, tune into Crafters TV, and head over to our website to try something new this summer. Thank you.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. Shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right? Yeah. Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What does she do?
Exactly how he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm so pleased you guys are loving this as much as we are. It's absolutely flying. We are 15% now. The showstopper disappeared. 20% of the paper bundle already disappeared because what's happening, as I've said, is people are buying the showstopper. They're getting the bonus by they're adding more papers. You guys love the papers that we bring to you, and that's why they are disappearing at a rate of knots. Let me know what you're shopping for. Let me know of your Venice memories as well. If you've been to Venice, what you loved about it. Feel free as well to send in those pictures. We would love to see you in Venice. Cindy says, hi all, I've just got the showstopper with 3 extra 6x6 pads and linen card. Now back to bed for a couple of hours. Thank you for waking up early. And Jacqueline Daniel says, good morning, Leann and Ben. I've been working for the past 14 days, so today is a Crafters TV day. Just got the showstopper and the paper bundle. You can see what's happening. This honestly is so busy right now. Let's get into the nuts and bolts of it though, because I want to see some demos as much as you guys do. Any questions, any comments, fire them in. Let's have a look though at what Leann is going to be, well, of course, creating. First up, got to be the Rialto.
It's got to be the Rialto, Ben, and today is all about you.
Oh, it's all about you. It's about you. It's all about you, Ben. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So look, this is what we're going to be doing. Beautiful papers, Rialto bridge, superb sentiment, little corner accents, those Aurora Borealis gems, bit of shimmer ink pad. What more could you want? And it looks beautiful, doesn't it? And actually, we'll go flat to post too.
Oh, nice.
So, let's start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start.
It is.
You're going to get a 9.5-inch piece of white cardstock, 9.5 by 6, and then you're going to score 1.5 inches and 3 inches from each edge. And then we're going to fold in, burnish, out, burnish. And that will make your card base for you. So very, very simple. You could do it in black if you wanted to. It's up to you. Craft card would look lovely as well. Whatever you prefer. This is our multi-purpose. It's my card choice for construction.
Yes.
All day, every day. And that makes the card base for you that you can see there. So that's it constructed. We're just ready to get on with the decorative pieces now. So I've got my Rialto bridge die. And I've got a lovely piece of that lovely slate cardstock from the linen card pad, which I absolutely love. And I'm just going to prevent that from slipping by using a little bit of my repositionable tape. And then sandwich goes together, die goes through the machine.
So you've been twice to Venice, have you?
Twice.
When was the last time you went?
So the last time was when I went to Italy, which was the year before COVID.
Oh, so 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
2019. Loved it. So we went to Verona.
What's that like?
Oh my word, Verona, everybody needs to go to. You might see a Verona collection at some point with a little Colosseum and you're like, a little Romeo and Juliet statue.
Oh, that would be nice.
Honestly, it was absolutely Verona, everybody needs to go. Really is lovely. And then we also went to, same trip, we went to Malchesney.
Manchester?
Malchesney.
Oh. Where's that?
Mountchesney is on Garda.
Ah, Garda, yes.
On Garda. Garda's a huge lake. I hadn't realised just how massive. It's not like when you go to the lakes and you can see round it. It's like
Just gone for miles.
Huge. Excuse my shimmer nail. I had my nail brush out this morning and I was scrubbing it, and I've still got a bit of, it won't come out.
Oh, that's all right. At least you've got a nice shimmery,
anyway,
shiny nail.
Excuse it. I feel like I need to craft like this, so you can't see the shimmer nail, but there we go. And then I'm doing it again in white, Ben, because we're going to do a little drop shadow and a little bit of inking, and then back through. So we went to Mountchesney, I went to Riva, which is also on Garda, Riva del Garda. That was, and Limone. So it was a lovely trip. Lovely trip. Really, really enjoyed it.
Did you, so you only had, what, like a couple of days in Venice,
We
right?
did 2 days in Venice, and we just went straight from Verona. We didn't stay in Venice because the train journey from Verona to Venice is like less than an hour, about a tenner.
Yeah.
And Verona is less expensive to stay over than Venice. So, yeah. And we loved it. We just went backwards and forwards on the train, added to the excitement, and it was lovely. Had a lovely time. Right, I'm going to use a little bit of this shimmer ink pad that comes in the collection, and I'm just going to stencil through the details of the stencil of the die.
So these are brand new colours, little mini shimmer inks.
Yes. And I'm just using the little sponge to go through and ink it up. Now you'll take a little bit of time. I've got one already done. I'm not going to do the whole thing. We've got the blue Peters going on, haven't we? So you'll do that. You'll release it out of the die. And let me pokey tool. Come on out. Oh, there it is. No.
Oh, there it is.
And you'll just go through and you see it picks up all of the little details, and when you push all the little details through, then there you are. It's inked lovely. So I'll just move this out of the way, and then we'll start assembling, because that's a good thing to do. Away you go. So they're my little pieces all ready to go.
Yeah.
So the card comes back in, and this is where I get really excited because I get to play with the papers and the cardstock that we've got in the collection. So I've just cut all of the little panels ready for you, so you don't have to watch me doing that because that could be a little bit boring. And I'm going to start and talk to you about what we've done with the linen cardstock.
Okay.
So when you've got the linen cardstock, you're going to take your scissors, and in the jaw of your scissor, just pull it down. And what that does is to stress the edges, so it gives this age-worn, time-worn feel, which Venice is, to the piece of cardstock. And then when you've done that, you're going to take your brand new golden lemon shimmer ink pad, and you're going to go along the edges. So you're going to stress the edges and then go all the way along, and it's the shimmer ink pad, so it's a little bit like faux gilding of the paper edge there.
Is it a different effect you create doing that with your scissors as opposed to your edge crimper, or is it exactly the same?
It's a little bit rougher.
A little, okay.
Which is why I do. Do you know what? You can use your edge crimper. I've just always used my scissors. That's what I do. So entirely up to you.
Yeah.
However you prefer. I'm just getting my dotty tape pen. Looks like it might be on its way out. I would be using all-purpose glue to put this together at home, but for speed today, using a tape pen. If you've got a Crafter's Companion tape pen, you can put your cards together with it.
Got those on the show if you need them.
Perfect.
Buy 3, get 1 free on the show.
And then just pop all the panels in. I've done, the panels have all got the same distressing and the same edging with the ink pad on, and they're all going in place all the way along.
Do you know why? Well, I love Venice because it's just such an amazing city, but for me it was one of my favourite vacays because I took Laura there for a surprise for her 40th.
Oh,
and it was just,
that's lovely, Ben.
So I had all of her family in on it, and it was during the summer holidays, and she went back to Devon with the kids because she thought she was staying with the family, and I told her that I had to work. So I stayed in Bucks where I was, so she went down there, and then obviously I'd already arranged for her sisters to look after the kids, and then I followed her down a day later, and she was firstly excited about the fact that I was there, thinking, oh, well, he's actually just come to spend the week with me, and then I told her we were off to Venice, and it's the first time, she's not that emotional, my Laura, but it's the first time I can ever remember that she broke down in tears of happiness because she couldn't believe. Yeah, it was the first time.
Lovely memory,
she had that reaction, and it was just the most amazing. We had like a long weekend there, Yeah.
That's absolutely gorgeous, and you know, when you see the collection and then it brings back those memories, it's so fabulous, isn't it? Now, this paper is beautiful. Can you have a look in your pad and see if you can find the full sheet?
Yes,
it's like
I will.
a teal with some beautiful flowers on, and I think there may have been a cherub.
It's this one, isn't it? That one there.
Yes.
Oh yes, there is the little cherubs.
Look.
Floating around. Look
So
at them.
this paper is from that full sheet. It's
Yeah.
beautiful, isn't it? And I've done exactly the same to this. So I've distressed the edge and I've gone round with my Shimmer ink pad, exactly as I did for the base layer. And just on the little panel, so matting and layering. And remember, if I ask you to do one thing for me when you're making your cards with our beautiful paper pads, is never put a piece of paper on without a layer underneath it.
No.
It has to be the law, because it really does frame the papers beautifully. It helps the colours pop out. It makes it look more professional. It takes it from homemade to handmade. It really does elevate your projects doing this matting and layering.
Leann's law.
It is, rather than just putting your paper flat onto a piece of white cardstock. It makes a huge, huge, huge difference. So we're getting all of these on here. I love this.
I'll flick you through the paper pad again in just a second.
Just that is enough for me, you know, Ben. I just think it's absolutely glorious.
I just think it's so gorgeous.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm just going to get some foam tape. I want to elevate my sentiment. So the sentiment's going in now. So a little bit of tape on here to put the sentiment in the middle.
Do you know, whilst the sentiments aren't necessarily the star of this collection, I do have to say I absolutely love them. And haven't we done some gorgeous sentiments generally recently?
Yes.
And generic's not the word to describe them, but some beautiful, positive, life-affirming sentiments that, whenever. And like you said earlier on, for if you just want to send a card to somebody for no reason because you just want to send them a card, there's some great sentiments. Like this one you've got here. Today is all about you.
You see, I'm one of those strange people, Ben, who would prefer to receive a card from you because you thought about me at a time in the year when I needed it, rather than because it's my birthday or because it's Valentine or because it's whatever. I would rather receive an impromptu, I was thinking about you. That means more to me.
That is exactly right,
And I love giving those, the ability to do that in our collections, because I think it's so important. I feel more special. My love language is being thought about when I wasn't expected to be thought about, if that makes sense. Right, so I'm going to use my dotty tape pen on the back of the inked up Rialto, and that's just so I can catch all of the detail. And then I'm just going down to the right, down and right a bit, and that's going to create that lovely drop shadow for me. And then we're just going to pop a little bit of tape pen at the bottom, and then the Rialto will go on the bottom there.
So it's a bridge card with an actual bridge.
With an actual bridge.
I love this.
And then that's going there. And there we go. You've got your bridge card with the Rialto. And you can... Oh, look, I've done my bridge a little bit far out.
Bridge too far?
Bridge. It was a bridge... Oh, boom. I love that movie. Bridge too far. There we go. Fixed. There we are. And I think that really just shows off the paper, it shows off the designs, it's absolutely glorious. Oh, and I've got these two little bits as well, let's not forget them. I actually cut these out of a spare piece of paper, the little corners, and just inked them through so they can go wherever you see fit. Am I on the wrong card? Hey, that's... Oh, dear me, how? I mean, you'd think after 15 years of doing shopping TV, I'd know which side to work at, wouldn't you?
Still throws me daily.
Oh, my word. You'd think I'd know. Anyway, never mind. There we go. It's retrieved. And you can put your little corners on. And that's everything. Oh, and the little Aurora Borealis gems are in there. And I think that's exquisite and very representative of the collection, Ben.
Absolutely right. It's a beautiful card. Honestly, it's such a gorgeous collection. And when you get this back, you'll just be thumbing through the paper pad and just appreciating. I mean, I don't know why I'm just looking at it and not showing you, because this is all about you, isn't it? Sorry, I am reminiscing about the beautiful holiday that we had in Venice, and this is what this collection is going to do for you. I've already seen so many of you commenting saying that you're going to be buying this to make memory books and albums with and scrapbook pages. I've just ordered today's showstopper, says Pauline, and extra papers. It says, I've been to Venice twice and absolutely loved it. And worth bearing in mind, this is a world launch. It's the first time that you've had the opportunity to get your hands on this collection, so you can be one of the very first to own it, one of the very first to get it, one of the very first to get crafting with it. And so many of you have already jumped in and bought it. The paper pad again, though, don't forget, you get this in 12 by 12 and 6 by 6 form. You get the beautiful vellum in there as well, and just, I mean, that just sums up how beautiful this pad is. That one there, by the way, is the Santa Maria della Salute. Do you like my Italian accent there? It's located at the Punta della Dogana in the Dossoduro Siesta of the city of Venice. Well, no, I obviously had to do a little bit of... I knew that that's what it was, the Santa Maria, but I didn't, obviously, I had to read all the other bits. It's not with it, no, that's St Mark's Square, isn't it, that you're thinking of, where they filmed, of course, Moonraker, the James Bond movie, 1979, where he's in the gondola, isn't he, James Bond, just enjoying life on the Grand Canal, and he's got his bloke, he's, you know, punting him along, and all of a sudden that funeral gondola comes the other way, and the coffin opens up, and the assassin tries to get him, but then Bond obviously gets there first, then he flips like a switch on his gondola, and his gondola, Q, has made it into a speedboat, and he speedboats all the way through the canals, and he ends up actually with the bottom of the gondola inflate, and he drives up into St Mark's Square. That's the only thing I think that not ruined the holiday for Laura, but she got a bit bored of me because I wanted to go to all of these places that I'd seen in the movies, and I was getting my pictures. I was properly geeking out. It was hilarious. Anyway, you got anyone else remember that from Moonraker? It's one of the best bits. But I mean, again, look at this. It covers all of the, as I say, the romanticism of the place, all of the beautiful artwork and the architecture, that sort of Renaissance period. Again, that there is just stunning. The kind of backdrop of the beautiful buildings that you've got along, you know, the Venice canals, the beautiful florals in there as well. I don't know if, you know, if you have been, let us know what time of the year that you went, but if you went sort of spring, summertime, these are the kind of scenes that will really take you back. And look again here, just in the background there, we've captured one of those beautiful gondoliers there. And again, if you did go to Venice, did you get to do that? Did you get to go on a gondola? Did you spend the evening? We did. It was just absolutely magical. Up and down the Grand Canal, seeing all of these beautiful scenes. It was an absolutely gorgeous evening as well, and as I said, we had the singer jumping off and on all of the different gondolas, singing all of the songs. Again, how beautiful is this with those stunning cherubs intermingled with all of the beautiful florals there. And I think it's also worth bearing in mind that as much as, you know, this really is all about the A track on the papers, I think we've done a fantastic job once again to give you the beautiful sort of more subdued, laid back B track, which obviously is going to work beautifully with the images that you've got on the front, but again, you're going to work that and use that across loads and loads of different collections. I mean, how stunning again, just that picture of the gondola ducking under the bridge along the beautiful canals of Venice. That is your 6x6 pad. You're going to get that repeated in your, sorry, actually 12 by 12, you get that repeated in the 6x6 as well. And to kind of make this even more versatile, we've then given you all of the beautiful images as well in this subtle, stunning vellum. You are going to get 24 sheets of that once again included within the showstopper. All of this comes within the showstopper, but what you're going to do, what everybody is already doing, because this is absolutely flying out the door, people are buying extras of the paper pads as their bonus buy. Within that bundle, you will get your 12 by 12 again. You'll get another one of the 6 by 6s. You'll get another set of these beautiful vellums included too, and then on top of all of that, that wasn't enough, we give you all of your stunning linen cardstock. And you guys have loved our linen cardstock recently. It has been selling in droves. And I think it's just so perfect that once again, what we've done is we've sent you away with this collection. We've given you all of the beauty of the imagery. And then what we've also done is we've gone, well, actually now, if you're looking to kind of get your mats and layers, mix and match up, let's just choose a page randomly. Look, you've got all of the colours that match up all of the beautiful scenery within your paper pads. You don't have to go fishing anywhere else. That is just your paper pads. That is just your vellum. That is just your linen cardstock that you're getting in this collection. There is tons more. I'll rattle through this sort of fairly quickly because honestly, I feel like I could show you this all day long. But that is what you're in essence going to get if you go for the bonus buy. But then within the collection as well, all of these beautiful pieces of hardware, that harmonious harp. I absolutely love that. And if you're going to Venice, you've got to have that harp in there, as you've also got to have the Rialto Bridge. The biggest, of course, of the 4 bridges that span the canal, and world famous. I think if you think of Venice, you think of that gorgeous bridge. If you crossed it, you'll know all about it. Absolutely stunning. One of the biggest sort of touristy places within Venice. There's the gorgeous cherub. There she is. Look, absolutely love that. She looks beautiful. You've got that gorgeous stamp, Ada the cherub, and then you've got that stunning die to be able to cut that image out as well. Then you're going to get all these sentiments. As we already talked about, these are brilliant just to send those just because cards, just to put a smile on somebody's face. If you've got somebody who's feeling a little bit down, I mean, a sentiment like that, I have faith in you, is going to put a smile on their face. Can I also just say, being someone of a bit of a musical persuasion, love the treble clef and the musical notes. That is amazing. I also love the fact that we've done all of these frames for you with the outer die and then that inner detail there as well, really kind of bringing to you and striking the stunning architecture around Venice. You've also got that ornamented frame as well. Again, so much detail in the outer die there too. You've got the set of your borders and corners. Once again, you know, I think if you go around Venice, look around Venice, you'll see scrolls and corners and designs like this on the housing around the canals when you walk around the city. Really evocative of the gorgeous city that is Venice. And then you've also got a beautiful cut and embossed folder as well. Again, kind of evoking, for me anyway, memories of that beautiful city with that stunning design, and then the cutout of the frame there as well. Use that for your shakers. Use that to maybe pop a little sentiment in. So super versatile. So that's all of your hardware that comes within the bundle. But then we are not done, because you've then got all of your embellishments as well. These again you can pick up as an individual bundle. Tassels! I'm so pleased that we've done these once again. Proved very popular in previous collections. We did tassels in the Bohemian, didn't we, for you? But once again, you're going to get all of these beautiful tassels. Colours match up perfectly with the colours that you've got in the collection. As you've already seen in that last demo as well, brand new Shimmer ink pads too, in those 3 fabulous colours. And it's no coincidence that they all match up beautifully with the colours that you've got in this collection. And can we just cast our eyes to the gems that you're going to receive as well, with that Aurora Borealis effect. You're getting gems of different sizes, but how shiny and stunning are those gems? That's the showstopper. It's flying out the door, fast heading towards 20% of the stock gone here on that showstopper. £88 or $120. You buy all of that. You then get the bonus buy. The bonus buy allows you to get another set of all of the papers, so the 12x12, the 6x6, the vellum, and the linen cardstock, or another set of the embellishments, the tassels, the ink pad, the beautiful gems for half price. What I think the majority of you are doing, and I can understand the reason why, you're going showstopper, you're going bonus buy on the cardstock, because of course you're going to be saving yourself more money. You're then going, I'll have some more cardstock as well, and I'll stick in another one of those embellishment collections too. You're then well over your price tag for getting your free shipping if you're in the US. But go quickly, and I can't emphasize this enough. I will get a call or a message at some point going, can't do any more of the bonus buys, because of course the fact that we're doing this again affects the amount of the stock that we've got on the showstopper. So what happened last time, I think it was with the Bohemian, we had to stop the bonus buy pretty much about 15 minutes into the actual launch itself. So if you know you're going for the showstopper, you're definitely going to be adding the bonus buy of the paper collection in there. Do it during this show, because I can't guarantee you will be able to keep that running right throughout the day. Don't forget, it's also double points on this as well, so you're in points heaven when you're buying this. I mean, 240 points on a brand new launch, which is absolutely incredible, almost pretty much taking you up another level within Club Inspire, and you'll qualify for your free gift as well as part of our summer news event. So much to love about this collection. Any more questions you've got about it, fire them in. But so far, the love is coming in big amounts for this collection. Colleen says, I really love Venice and the gondola ride. We spent 2 weeks in Italy, Venice, Rome, Florence, Naples, Tuscany, the Amalfi Coast, the Vatican, and so many other places. We hired a private tour guide, a few places, so we were by ourselves learning so much about Italy. My husband fell in love with the Amalfi Coast and wants to buy a house there someday. That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's what I say to that.
What? Is that...
I'll come.
Is it exquisite there?
Yeah.
Angela's just got home from the doctors and has just ordered. Oh, you say you must order. Yes, you must order. And Laura says, I think those gold shimmer sprays from yesterday might be fabulous on some of this paper.
Yes.
Do you think that might work?
I think I'm going to get a piece of paper and do it. I want a piece of paper out your pad. I'm coming over to the pad.
You come and have whatever you like. There you
Thank you. I'll just have a little flick here while you're doing what you're doing.
That's all right. It's your pad anyway, to be fair.
Well, yes, but I wasn't going to call you out on it.
Do you know what the story is I've got my own pad over here, but Nicola and Charlotte, who are driving the show today, banned me from touching the pack shot because they thought I was incapable of just carefully sliding out that 12 by 12 pad without knocking everything down. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Well, we're going to have a look at that in just a second. Let me move this to one side. We're going to have a look at the shimmer sprays next, I think. Now, the story on the shimmer sprays is that yesterday these were immensely popular. The showstopper, it sold out at the end of the day, about an hour before the end of the day. It was super popular. But what we've managed to do is pop together another bundle of the sprays on their own. So here we go, all 10 of the sprays. So you still get all of the colours here. Just bear in mind, we don't have a huge amount of the stock. So if you missed out on the deal yesterday, you do still have opportunity to grab the shimmer sprays. However, go quickly. You've got all 10 colours in here, which are thus, and they are the most beautiful, the most shimmery, shiny sprays I think you are ever going to set your eyes on. And you guys agreed in your droves yesterday that you just could not believe how jam-packed with shimmer and mica these actual sprays are. They're stunning. We've shown you how all 10 of them look on your white cardstock and your black cardstock right here, and we'll have a look at them with Leann in just a few moments' time. What I would say to you is, if you were going for these today, you didn't buy them yesterday, absolutely get them in your basket. They are still all available as individuals should you wish to do that. However, what you do need to do is pop in one of our shimmer care kits as well, which are available for you individually. That allows you to basically take care of the bottles, because over time you might find that they clog just a little bit, but the care kits that we've got basically null and void that problem, because you'll be able to clean them out and get them back to full health. But if you want to go for the shimmer sprays, £44 or $60. What did you say stock-wise, Nicola, on these? We've got 15% of the stock has already gone on them, so do go swiftly. I mean, who knows? You might have brought the showstopper yesterday and then you think to yourself, wish I bought more. You've got the ability to do that right now. But let's have a look at these with Leann. Safe to say yesterday, Leann, as much as the Venetian Grace collection is absolutely being loved by everyone, these shimmer sprays yesterday, I think we were all in agreement that they were amazing, and everybody could not get over the amount of shimmer that you get in each of the colours.
Absolutely, Ben, and it's taken us a long time to get this formula correct. These shimmer sprays are a beautiful, deep, rich, vibrant, dye-based fluid that is injected with the highest quality mica to give you all of that shimmer and shine. And we have perfected the ratio of liquid to mica to give you that real impressive bang and shine and sheen. And I must just explain as well, a mica is different to a microfine glitter. So microfine glitters are in our shimmer ink pads and our sparkle pens. A mica, which is what we've got in the shimmer sprays, are a naturally occurring substance, a mineral, a rock, which is ground down to a powder. The amount of shimmer and shine that it gives you cannot be replicated by man, which is what a microfine glitter is. So it's packed with that beautiful mica mineral, which gives you that impressive sheen, and it really does deliver maximum bang for your buck. And you know, I've had shimmer sprays in the past, and they've been, I would call, a hint of a shimmer, or a suggestion of Shimmer, and I've been a little bit disappointed by it. These deliver time after time after time. A couple of little things you need to do to take care of them. Nothing onerous at all. We went through it all yesterday. I've got a little video which shows you how to do that anyway. Watch the video. You're going to be golden and you're going to get fantastic results. I'm going to show you now how to apply and use them, and then I've got a whole pile of things that we did yesterday that we'll have a look through so you can see how the technique can be used in many, many different ways. So before you use them, you're going to give them a little shake.
Okay.
And that just means if they've been stood for a while since you last used them, any shimmer, any mica that might have settled in around the bottom or side of the bottle is then remixed into the liquid. And when you're using them, you need to just keep doing that every, couple of times, and it means that your mica constantly stays mixed at the correct ratio in your bottle. And if you do that, you shouldn't get any problems at all. So the 3 colours I'm going to use was our new favourite combination from yesterday. We loved it. We found it at the end of the day, didn't we, after doing them, and we're like, we love that. So we've got Golden Heather.
Yes.
Ben's excited, he knows what's coming. Golden Sunflower.
Yep.
Royal Velvet. Now, if you didn't tune in yesterday, you missed out on a treat because there was a lot of Royal Velvet and some sausages.
Sausages.
As well. Anyhow, so I'm going to start with the Golden Heather. I've got to give it a little shake, and then, I've just got one thing to tell you, which is very important. I always forget about this. Depending on the effect you want, will depend on how far away you hold your bottle.
Yes.
So thank you, Charlotte. If you hold your bottle away, you'll get a more dispersed spray with a slightly larger droplet, if that's the effect you want. Make sure you protect, as I have, your table with cling film, or get a Brenda spray bruise. Get an old cardboard box.
Yes.
Protect your surfaces. Don't do it against your gorgeous new wallpaper in the dining room. So if you hold your spray quite far away and spray, you get droplets. Now, this is also an indication to me that I could do with taking care of my spray and cleaning it out, because I'm getting an irregular pattern. If you go closer, you get a more concentrated colour, and if you swipe at the same time, you get a finer mist. So it's the distance away, the direction of your hand, and how close you are to the paper gives you the different spray patterns depending on what you want to achieve. Okay, so that's the first thing, and already where it's starting to dry, you can see that where it's wet, you don't see the shimmer. Where it's dry, you see the shimmer. Don't worry about that. As soon as it is dry, the shimmer will become very, very obvious. We're going to look at that now. So pop that to one side, and I've got the 3 colours now where we're going to create a background.
Yes.
And I've got my heat gun, just to speed up the drying process. If you don't have to use a heat gun, you can let it dry naturally. I do it for speed for you to see the shimmer and shine. So I'm going to go in with Golden Heather, and I'm going to add in a couple of sprays of that. I'm going in now with my Golden Sunflower. I'm going to add a little bit of that. I'm just going to do a full background. And then I'm going in with my Royal Velvet. I don't know why I need to do that, Ben. I don't know where it came from.
He's going to be done forever now as well.
And then I've got that Royal Velvet in there as well. You can go back in with a little bit more of your Golden Heather if you want, a little bit more of that pink in there, whatever does you. When you're happy, get your heat gun out.
Okay.
And notice I've got a bit of kitchen towel down there. That's just for easy clean up for me. If you've got a Brenda spray booth, do that, or use your kitchen towel.
Yeah.
And then just dry your project with your heat gun. Now, as you dry it, the shimmer will become very, very clear and obvious, because the moisture of the fluid interferes with the mica being able to catch and refract the light.
I see.
So as soon as it's dry, the mica is able to do its gorgeous thing, refract the light, and give you that lovely shimmer that you want from a shimmer spray. So we'll just do this. It's worth waiting for, I promise.
It is. Jam-packed with the shimmer.
Oh, jam-packed. We really did work very, very hard on getting the ratio of liquid to shimmer perfect.
Yeah.
So that you get this incredible result all of the time. And we were brave with it, which is why we give you that care kit and those instructions to clean your sprays as you go along. Mica sprays will clog. It's the nature of the beast. There's nothing at all we can do about that.
And I think you'd rather have that with the care kit than shimmer spray that you said where you just like...
deliver shimmer. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Where you're disappointed.
Yes.
So we just wanted to give you the care kit so that you can take care of your sprays and get this incredible sheen and shine.
Like nothing else I've seen. That is amazing.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
And that is a beautiful coloured background. And actually, that colour of background would work brilliantly with the Venetian collection that we're using today.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to show you that same colour collection. We looked at the salt technique yesterday.
Oh, yes.
And that's the same colour palette. So that's just flat sprayed background.
Yeah.
That was the salt technique. And then we also did the cling film technique,
which was incredible,
which worked with the shimmer sprays, and that was incredible. That's the same colour palette we've just done there. That would work with the Venetian collection very, very well. So, you know, that's just an example. Can I just say, if you're using your paper towel, you can see mine here drying with all this little shimmer on. I would use mine a few times, and then I would probably spray a little bit more on, and I die cut paper flowers from my paper towel. Gives it a look of handmade florals, so that you get that lovely natural look and feel. So you can do that too. Now, look, here's a pile of everything we did yesterday.
Yes.
We painted a butterfly, so you can decant onto a little palette or a mat, and you can paint your images. You see that beautiful shine and sheen and shimmer in there. It's unrivaled. We did some little bits of spritzing onto some stenciled pieces. We did it with gold and we did it with silver, those flashes there. We did some stenciling through on some duet backgrounds. We used our waste and made some really artistic pieces as well. Just going through, look, we did a Harmony water reactive background.
Oh yes, remember that.
And used our shimmer inks on that too through a stencil. We made some frames.
Yes.
These, brilliant with that Venetian collection. They're coming soon to a channel near you. Then we experimented on vellum last night. Can you remember?
That was Anne's suggestion.
Linda asked us for that. Linda asked us for that, and we experimented and were thrilled with the results.
Yeah.
We did embossed painting.
Pretty.
We did colour washes and then embossed the card. Look at the shine on there. A couple of different colour palettes we did that with. We did the cling film technique on black cardstock.
Incredible.
We forgot about that.
We did.
Look, all of these, there's that cling film technique again.
Yeah.
Look at the intensity of the shine and shimmer. You will not regret getting these. And if you've got a set yesterday and you want a spare set, as that famous singer said, now is the time.
Now is the time.
Because they are absolutely, you will have the best time playing with these. Now this was the demo of the day. This is what everybody loved.
The drip one.
The drip. You all loved the drip technique.
Amazing.
With that beautiful shimmer in there. We did that a couple of times, didn't we? They look absolutely gorgeous. And these are all of the spritz backgrounds that we did, that you've just watched me do, but with different colour palettes. Each one of them different. Wow. Every single time you do it. I did some spritzing on daisy papers yesterday, which you can see. And actually underneath here, I've got that piece of paper that I've just pinched from you.
Let's do it.
So should we do some spritzing on that?
Yes.
Why not? Let's just move these out of the way a second.
Yesterday was so much fun, says Lillian Kwok. It was. But just quickly, Zoe Carver says, did I miss it? What was the free gift today? You have got these succulent greetings from the Sharon Callis collection. So that is what you get when you spend your £10 or $10 a day added to your basket. Quite handy to have. Again, another lovely set of sentiments to use with your collection. Sil Sparkley says the royal sausages are back. And Lynn says, my granddaughter has just said that these would look great in my hair. I mean, don't put them in your hair.
It's not for hair.
No.
That dye, I mean, you see my fingernail this morning. I just had to get a pokey tool at it. I don't recommend that at home.
No.
So definitely not in your hair. But look, I just want to show you this. You know the little bit I did earlier when I said, don't worry when you can't see the shimmer because it's wet.
Yeah.
That was that top piece. Look when it's dry.
Incredible. It's
absolutely gorgeous. That's the tiniest little spritz. Look at how that catches and refracts the light. I'm so proud of these shimmer sprays, Ben. I think the team who've worked on this have excelled themselves.
Couldn't have gone better, could it?
Could not have gone better.
No.
Not if we'd wanted or tried. Right, so I've got a little bit of kitchen towel just to get the mess. Beautiful piece of paper. Lady said gold, didn't she? She thought some gold shimmer spray
that was
would go
Laura.
nice. Laura, like gold, it's just for you. Gold.
Always believe in your sprays.
I love that.
You've got the power to know.
You're indestructible. Oh, no, I'll not do it. No. Right, okay, so I've just given that.
Always believe it.
Gold! No, I have to stop, we'll get into
Yeah.
trouble. Right, so I'm giving it a little shake just to get the mica going, and then just choose what you want. So you can decide to do little sweeping motions, you can do big droplets if you want to, you can stencil it on with a sponge if you want to.
And also yesterday you used the misters, didn't you, to get a different
Yes, to get
type of
you can
spray.
decant it into a mist, you get a much finer, broader, more pearlescent mist with that, rather than the droplets that you would get. So I'm just going to go straight in.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to...
Just a waft.
I'm giving it a little waft in the corner there, and then we'll dry it and see what it looks like. And I would suggest do a little bit, dry it, see what you think, because remember what I said, the shimmer doesn't show till it's dry. So you can be forgiven when you're doing something like this to think, oh, it's still not shimmery enough, it's still not shimmery enough. Keep going on with your shimmer spray, and then when it dries, you've obliterated the pattern underneath. So just take your time, a little bit at a time, and see how you feel it accentuates it for you. So I've just done there across the top of the paper, a couple of little sprays, hardly anything at all, dried it.
Oh, come on.
Now
Talk
that
about perfect
is
partners.
incredible with those Venetian papers, because of the gold gilt that you see in Venice, of those Rococo frames, that cornicing, that luxury that you see. You're giving the impression of that with those sprays across your paper. Could that be any more glorious? However, I'm also thinking celestial map.
Oh, go on. Go on then.
Oh,
go
can
on
I
then.
do it, Ben?
Yes, you shall.
Come on then. Do you know what? I love these shimmer sprays. I know I'm getting very excited and very high-pitched, but it's because of the experience you have with them, Ben. They're so fabulous. I'm going to do a bit of celestial map down here.
Go on.
Okay, I'm doing it. Ready? Go.
Go.
Oh, yes!
And I think as well with the fact that we said yesterday, you can just have fun with these. You don't need to be expert level a crafter. You can buy these as a beginner and you can just have a play. And I think the more sort of random you are with these, particularly making your backgrounds, and the more of a play you have, the more you'll enjoy them.
100%. Absolutely. Could not have said it better. And I think that's really obvious. So now when we look at this celestial map down here, you've got that kind of blue tone in there, which is adding to that blue of the paper.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at this little dot just here. Look, that's the celestial map blue dot with a little gold shimmer coming through.
Yeah.
It adds just a bit of something else to that paper. It's absolutely glorious. So it doesn't just have to be the gold that you go for. It can be some of your other colours as well. And I mean, even, I'm thinking...
Go on, go on.
Golden heather.
Go on.
Or a little bit of the bronze.
Go on.
Sunset bronze. Shall we have a look?
Do it.
Have I got another bit of paper here? Let's do sunset bronze on this bit here.
Do you know what I like about this as well? Because on the back of some of our papers, and on some of these as well, you get that printed effect of what you're doing now, but this is the actual effect, isn't it?
Yes, but also, can you imagine? There's the back of the paper.
Yes, yes,
Celestial map.
Yes! Do it!
Come on!
Come on!
Ben, yes, look at that. It just changes it.
Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
That is a genius idea on the back of the paper.
Yes.
Absolutely lovely, beautiful. So on this side, we're going to try a bit of bronze. Sunset bronze. Right, I'm going to spray it off first because he hasn't been sprayed.
I'm loving these demos that were never supposed to happen, but then we just get into them and we just play. They are the best ones, Nicola. They're great.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
This sunset bronze on this paper with those flowers is absolutely exceptionally beautiful. Wait till you see this. This has given me life. This is why I love my job. It's given me life. I absolutely love everything we do here because the quality of our product, honestly, second to none.
I mean...
And when we deliver you products like this beautiful Venetian collection, that fabulous bronze that we've just put on there, look, it doesn't overpower the design The design's still there, but you've got that beautiful glimmer on top, which just really elevates it. I think it's amazing, Ben, I really do.
You just didn't think those papers could get any better, but then when you add a little bit of the shimmer spray, mwah.
And I'm just going to show you this very quickly. So as we were leaving last night, there was
yeah.
this was a finished card with duet inks. It had no shimmer on it. It was a finished card. And I just thought, I bet that'll look nice, with a bit of shine on it. So I took the ice silver and I literally just sprayed over the top of the card, so much so that it even splattered here on the white piece. And do you know what? I really just think, even with the finished card, just randomly attacking it with that shimmer spray. And that's exactly what I did. I just attacked it. And you can see the results everywhere. I think it really elevates it and looks lovely. So you're going to be able to do so much with these, Ben, and you're going to love them, especially with your, that is beautiful, with your Venetian collection.
Oh, you will. Christina Boda, how many colours are there in the shimmer spray? I'll show you. There's 10 that you're going to get. Just a quick question as well from Linda, who says, could you use the shimmer sprays on stretched canvas?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely, Linda. So that's good news because you picked these up yesterday. I'm giddy with excitement, says Heather Springer, to receive and play with all of the sprays. Guess which one Heather's looking forward to receiving the most? The Golden Heather. That's what she said. She's looking forward to the Golden Heather one the most. But all of these you're going to get in the collection. This board just demonstrates to you how these sort of change and look different on your black cardstock and on your white cardstock as well. But I think you will agree. And I said this yesterday, I'll say it again today because it's so true. If you think the shimmer is good now, looking at your TV screen or your tablet or your phone, wherever you're watching us, it's not half as good as when you get these home and see them in front of your very own eyes. I can promise you that if this looks great to you now, wait till you see them in real life. The shimmer is second to none. I think to kind of back up, with what Leann's saying, if you've used other shimmer sprays previously and you've been a little bit disappointed with the lack of shimmer, let's just say, I think you are going to be more than pleasantly surprised at how amazing these sprays are when it comes to giving you that shimmer. Whether you are going to use these to create the most gorgeous, unique, shimmery, shiny backgrounds, or like Leann's just shown you, you're going to take some of these and just use the smallest little soupçon to accentuate or to kind of, using in conjunction with a beautiful paper pad like we've got here, take it to the next level. Or as we talked about yesterday, maybe you have got some older paper pads which haven't seen the light of day for a while. This is the kind of thing that's going to make you get those paper pads out, use them and breathe new life into them. £44 is your platinum price here for all 10. Or $60 if you're shopping in the US. That's the platinum price. And we would also recommend that you do pick up a set of your shimmer spray care kit as well. That was in yesterday's showstopper, which of course is now sold out. Get this one. The care kit, I think it's about £3 if you go for that as well. But what it does bring you, I'll show you. My pack's obliterated here, but what you will get, you'll get one of the bottles, you'll get 2 of your little sprayers. I've just thrown my second one on the floor. That's why they don't trust me with a pack shot, you see. And then you'll also get one of the funnels included in there too. So you get 2 of these, one of those, and those are on the Shop the Day page for you as well. What a day! We are so super busy right across the board on your brand new collection, and of course the shimmer sprays too. So let's give you opportunity to get checked out, and then we'll come back. We'll answer these questions which have just come through and we'll get back to some more demos. The brand new Venetian collection is flying out of the door. I think as far as the showstopper is concerned now, we're around about 20% of the stock. The bonus buy is going even quicker because people are multi-ordering that. So if you've got the Venetian Grace showstopper and that bonus buy in your cart, get it checked out. We'll come back in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook. where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. Love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Well, thank goodness we're bringing you the summer news here in the studio, because it is absolutely wretched outside. It's horrible. It's typical England, this. We've had 2 weeks of lovely weather, right? And that'll be it now. You watch. It's raining. You know, you laugh. That's it, isn't it? Normally have 2 weeks, and then that'll be it. It'll just be meh for the rest of the summer. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it won't. But listen, it may be horrible outside. Hopefully it's nice wherever you are, but we're bringing you the summer news. We're bringing you 7 brand new launches across 7 days. We're bringing you double points. We're bringing you free gifts. I mean, what more could you want? We'll come back to the Venetian Grace collection in just a few moments' time. Approaching a quarter of the showstopper is already gone. The paper pads are absolutely flying out the door too, but we just wanted to spend a little bit more time on these shimmer sprays as well. And I know Leann's got a quick demo that she wants to show you, kind of combining the two. Leann, is it okay if I ask you a couple of questions when it comes to the shimmer sprays?
Absolutely, I'd love that.
Before we get on to the demo. So Terry says, would you recommend die cutting first and then shimmer spray, or does it not really matter?
That's an excellent question, actually. I'm about to show you that I've die cut first and then I'm shimmer spraying, but you could shimmer spray a piece of cardstock and then die cut and emboss from it. That wouldn't make any difference whatsoever. So the choice is yours. Whatever you prefer, it's not going to make any difference. As long as the shimmered piece of cardstock, if you do it before you die cut, is 100% dry.
Okay. Anita Ramirez, can you shimmer spray on wood?
Yes.
Sandra Dundas, if you're decanting and or mixing into the misters, do you need to add a few drops of water?
No.
That's all the questions.
Okay.
Thank you. You scored 3 points with no passes. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What are we doing next, did you say?
Where I have cut out the frame called Renaissance frame.
Yes.
So I've cut out Renaissance frame in white cardstock. I've embossed it. You can just see there you are, you can see that there. And then we're going to use our favourite colour combination. I need to step away from it at some point, but I can't. So we're going with it. We're going with Golden Heather and Golden Sunflower.
I'm never going to ever tire of that.
And then we're just going to randomly apply it to the frame. So we're going first. Oh, I'll never tire of that colour for as long as I live.
I know, it's beautiful.
Got a little bit of this heather up here. That's lovely. And then we're going in with our Golden Sunflower.
Gold, yeah. Get it on.
And that's really gloriously gilt, isn't it? Need a bit more pink in my life.
You said you keep your kitchen towel afterwards as well, don't you, with the spray on it?
Sorry?
You keep your kitchen towel after?
Keep the towel, and I put a little bit more on, and then I die cut flowers, paper flowers, and make paper flowers from them, because it looks like handmade paper, but all shimmery. Looks absolutely beautiful, so don't waste it. Actually, if you're going to be protecting your surfaces, do it with your kitchen towel, die cut flowers from it, and then you waste nothing. I'm just giving it a quick dry. And I wanted to do this because it shows you how those two things that we've got for you today, you know, and how our launches all tie together. We do try to time them so that when you get things, everything complements and works with each other. So, you know, these shimmer sprays are perfect for this sort of frame in a Venetian collection. So that's nice and dry now.
Yes.
You can still see the embossing. The shimmer really accentuates that. The colour is glorious. I've cut out a black matten layer. The black matten layer really makes that shimmer
punchy
pop. So it's great when I'm showing you it. Put it on the black matten layer and oh my word, take that little bit of paper that we put the bronze on before. Now you'll have to imagine it die cut, but look, frame that. I'm just going to have to cut a bit out because that's bothering us. I'm a perfectionist, what can I say? That's going to go in there. Look, we did the bronze behind it. Could be a little image or a sentiment.
Yes.
You know, you frame, so the little offcuts of paper, that beautiful frame that you've got. Who doesn't want to make that, Ben? That's that beautiful Renaissance frame, the exquisite papers and our shimmer sprays doing their thing on that collection. This, for me, is why you need the shimmer sprays with that Venetian collection.
Yeah, they go hand in hand, don't they? If you haven't picked up, if you did pick up the shimmer sprays, well, obviously you're getting the Venetian Grace collection today. Nice one. If you didn't, get the shimmer sprays today. Final question, just quickly on those. Sandy's asking. I know we did cover this yesterday, but again, you might not have been here, so it's fine. Can you shimmer spray onto ribbons and fabric?
Yes, but it won't be washable. So it's for decorative purposes only. It will go onto ribbon and dry. It'll also go on your clothes and not come off. So wear an apron or something old that you don't mind shimmering, but anything like that, fabric or ribbon or whatever it is, a piece of crochet, a bit of wool, it will absolutely go on there and shimmer, but it's decorative only. You wouldn't be able to wash it and retain it.
Brilliant. There you go, £44, $60 for the shimmer sprays. Can you let me know, basket check, who's bought what? I need to know what you've been buying, please, today. Have you bought the shimmer sprays today? Have you gone for the Venetian Grace showstopper? Have you gone for the bonus buy? What have you bought? Let us know.
I've just got one more thing to show you, Ben. I'm sorry, I know I'm being very demanding.
One more thing to show us before we move on.
I'm very demanding. When I was getting ready for my frame, I did it in just bronze.
Yeah.
And I had that paper that we sprayed. Look. Wouldn't that be lovely, just as a little accent with a sentiment in down the bottom? Just needed to show you that. If you were in any doubt as to why you needed the shimmer sprays, there you go.
I like the little hand up as well that you were doing there.
Yeah, to me, more calling awesome.
Yeah, that is also, interestingly, in sign language.
Yes?
That's the sign for Germany.
Oh, good.
There you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome, everybody.
I know that's thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And please to the knees.
Please, yes, because Annie teaches that to the girls.
Ah.
So they're just obviously learning to talk. Ada's 2.5 and Edie's just saying our first words. And for some words like that, Annie does the...
Yeah.
So
she teaches her.
She teaches, yeah.
Teaches.
She does, yeah.
Yeah. Teaches signing to the children.
Oh, thanks, but I can't do it. I'd love to be able to do it, you know. I'm going to get Annie to teach me some.
I can just remember a small bit, but I need to get back on it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that disappears if you don't use it.
Yeah.
Right. What a nice way to send photos to everyone, says Rosalind Russell. Absolutely, I know. My goodness, says Terry Anderson, imagine that layered up several times. It would look like a wooden embellishment. It absolutely would. And you're going to get it in this collection the showstopper. I know we've got another demonstration with Leann. We are approaching, in fact, probably now, systems taking a little bit longer to update today, but I think around about a quarter of the stock now of the showstopper has gone. It's the worldwide launch for you here today, and let's be honest, it doesn't actually officially launch for another hour and 25 minutes. So it's kind of like the preview of the worldwide launch, and we're already talking around a quarter of the stock of the showstopper gone. More of the stock of the bonus buy in the card and paper bundle has disappeared as well, so that should ring alarm bells for you if you're thinking about picking up this collection today. There is no point in waiting, is all I will say to you. If you know that you want it, now is the time to shop and buy, because I cannot guarantee how long this will last, and I certainly can't guarantee how long the bonus buy will last. That works in this way: you buy the showstopper, you then get all of the goodies I'm about to show you, and you also get the opportunity then to pick up either a bundle of the papers for half the price or a bundle of the embellishments. I would imagine 99.9% of you will add in the papers, because that's where the main value is, and of course loads of you want more papers and the linen cast and the vellums. But do that as fast as you can, because as I say, I can't guarantee that that bonus buy deal will be on all day. It's a case of first come first served on that. The papers, oh my, are just divine. They take you back, well, they take me back there. And for those of you that have already been to Venice, this is just going to be such a glorious paper pad to have, to make those memory albums, to make those scrapbook pages. And if you have got pictures of your wonderful trip to this most beautiful city, it's an excuse now, isn't it, to print them all off, create those albums, create those scrapbook pages. You know, we've got the beautiful scenery of Venice. You've also got in there the beautiful artwork and architecture that you see as you wander around. I mean, again, here, this is the one that I said earlier on, almost you just want to take a frame and pop that on a wall there. The beautiful scenery that you see as you go up and down the Grand Canal with the gondolas, and look, there he is, look, punting his way down the canal. But how beautiful is that? Again, stunningly framed by the florals that you've got in this collection. Again, more of that beautiful artwork and architecture, really kind of like hammering home like that beautiful Renaissance Gothic theme that you see in and around this gorgeous city. And again, you know, you'll recognize a lot of the different places that you've got within this paper pad, because, you know, we've captured some of those most iconic places within Venice. Again, the cherubs here I think are absolutely beautiful, intermingled and mixed amongst the beautiful florals here. And it's worth noting, if I just slow this down a little bit, the backgrounds I think are also absolutely brilliant, because they match up beautifully with your foregrounds, and they are more of a kind of a muted style for you too, which I think is so handy to have alongside the artwork that you've got right there. I mean, come on, how gorgeous is that? It makes me want to get on Trivago or Expedia or something and book a holiday to Venice for the weekend. That's what I might do. Oh, I don't have the money. But look at him, that beautiful picture there of the gondola. You've got more beautiful cherubs in there too, and then that stunning imagery right here. I will move on at a bit of a pace, because I know we've got a demo to squeeze in, but you're going to get that doubled up in your 6x6 pad. And also you're going to get your vellum in there too. I think it's important to quickly show you as well all of your linen cardstock that you're getting. 24 sheets of linen you're getting 6 different sheets, or 6 different colours, 4 sheets of each, double-sided. And it's brilliant, because what you do, you see, if you're thinking, well, I've got some beautiful papers, I haven't got the cardstock to match it up with, you do, because all of the papers match up beautifully with the hints of colour, with the kind of foreground, the background, the florals that you've got in here. Whichever page you flick to, I'll do another one. Look, there you go. You can see the colours absolutely work perfectly. We've thought of everything for you right there. So you've got your 6x6, 12x12 vellum, and of course your luxury linen cardstock in that bundle when it comes to your paper and card. The embellishment bundle, this all comes in the showstopper, is these beautiful, I think literally some of the best gems we have ever done. And again, wait till you get these home and see these up close and personal. They look beautiful and shiny there, but wait till you see that aurora borealis effect when you get these home. There you go. Look at Charlotte going with, whoa, there you go, Charlotte. Feels like you've got a camera over my shoulder there. That is amazing. There you are. So you're going to get all of those beautiful gems within this set. You're then also going to get brand new shimmer inks, which of course match up perfectly with the colours that you've got with your cardstock. And tassels. You're going to get all of those beautiful tassels included too. That there is your embellishment collection, which you can get as your bonus buy should you wish, but it's all within the collection, which also includes this beautiful harmonious harp. If you're doing Venice, you've got to do the Rialto Bridge, and that is brilliant, stunningly replicated in die form. You've got cute little Ada cherub in stamp and die form as well, absolutely beautiful. And again, you'll find that this matches up wonderfully with the papers that you've got, because you've got that theme of the cherubs running through a lot of the papers in the collection. You've got a beautiful cut and emboss folder, and again, what I love about the designs of the cut and emboss folder, of your corners here as well, it really does strike a chord with you know, a lot of the artwork and the scenery that you'll see within Venice when you go there. If you've been there, you know, you'll recognize these kind of designs, that really beautiful Renaissance detailing. I love the fact in the frames as well that we've done that kind of detailed frame. We've done your layer frame there as well, so you can beautifully mat and layer these up using all of your beautiful cardstock from this collection. And then last but by no means least, in the set you're going to get your collection of sentiments as well, called Moment in Time, and they are absolutely beautiful. Once again, very positive, very uplifting sentiments for any occasion. That is the full collection, £88 or $120. A quarter of the stock has already gone. Buy the showstopper and then get the bonus buy in your basket. I would recommend that you go for the cardstock bundle. You'll get that at half the price that it should be, and then, well, it's over to you how you fill up the rest of your carts, whether you put in more of the embellishments, whether you go for a third, maybe a fourth bundle of the papers. Wherever your budget lies, get shopping now, don't delay, then sit back and relax and enjoy the official launch, which is coming up in an hour and 20 minutes time. But before that, let's try and squeeze in, can we, before the vote? One more demo, Leann?
Yes, absolutely we can. And we're going to make this beautiful little dome card using the cut and emboss folder, little Ada cherub, some of those lovely little embellishments, the vellum, the papers. We've just got a little bit of everything going on there.
I love what you've done with the embellishments.
Doesn't it look lovely there?
Brilliant, yeah.
Isn't it? It's like really frames it. So, just before I get to that point though, I'm going to have a little bit of this golden shimmer in. Why not?
Yeah,
so this is on one of the background papers, so I'm just going to add, is that the right one? Oh, it's golden sunflower. It's the other one I need. Whoops-a-daisies, that's okay. Nothing, oh, actually that looks nice. Do you know, the happy accidents are sometimes the best ones, aren't they? Anyway, let's go with, it's gold dust, that's what we want in. A little bit of gold dust here and there, just as a little accent, and I'm going to have a little bit across the vellum as well. Why not? It's just going to accent it, and that can be put to one side to dry a little bit, because obviously we found out we could use them on vellum yesterday.
We did, as a happy accident.
As a completely happy accident. So we're going to put this to one side. I'm just going to dry it. Okay, that'll do, and that can dry there, and then give a little dry to the paper, and then we'll get putting the card together, and we'll come back to these pieces in a minute. We'll have a look at the shimmer on them once they're 100% dry. And this is, I think, this is the great thing. Look, that took 2 little pumps onto some kitchen towel and a couple of cut-out pieces. You're going to be able to really elevate what you're working on and make them look, you know, completely different by just bringing in your shimmer sprays. So I've got a card base here, half fold, and my card base is 5 1/4 by 7.
Okay.
So it's a 5 by 7 card base. And then the first thing I'm going to do is put all of my mats and layers on. So the first mat and layer that I'm going to put on is the inside. So I've got a piece of gold pearlescent cardstock, and you can use your tape pen, or I'd be using my all-purpose, but for speed I'm going with a tape pen. If you've got Crafter's Companion tape pens, you can use them.
Okay.
So that's going inside first, and then inside now is going my piece that I've just shimmer sprayed.
Oh, it makes such a difference, doesn't it?
Such a difference. You wouldn't think you could improve those papers anymore, but putting that little bit of shimmer on there.
Just an accent on there, just
really
notches it up a level.
Not obliterating the design, just accentuating, enhancing, I think you could say, couldn't you? So a little bit of paper, matinee, matinee, matinee. I love, those of you who've known me a long time will know that I love to decorate the inside and the back of cards. So I want to use those papers as, you know, a real lovely accent piece in there, a surprise when you open the card. And then I'm going to do the same on the front here. So just a little bit of matting and layering, using those lovely papers.
Yeah, lots of people chatting about the papers and the pretty gems as well. Michelle saying the gems.
Beautiful.
the next level, those gems, honestly.
They are. They're exquisite.
So gorgeous.
And then we're going to put the paper on here. I love it. Look at that.
Ooh, yeah.
It's just, it's so beautiful. And it's a joy to work with. I think when you're working with beautiful quality things like this, it enhances your experience as well, because you're appreciating it all the time you're working with it. You're like, oh, look at that. And I go back and I look at it and I feel it and I touch it and I stroke it and I can't help myself. But it's just because it's so lovely.
You end up not wanting to give it away.
No, I'm appreciating
I'll give
it.
a card to myself.
Yes, this is for me. So this piece of card here is 5.5 by 6, and that's so this is a little bit bigger than the back piece I'm going to put it on, and I'll just show you that. The back piece for this to go on is 6 by 4, and remember this was 5.5. So this is 6 by 4, this is 6 by 5.5, and then half an inch score here, half an inch score here, means when you glue it to that back piece, like so, it creates the dome for you. Okay, so that's how you construct. I'm going to put a little matten layer inside of some paper, which we've got there. So that's going behind the dome. And I can see a little bit of a building in the background there, so I'm going to put it the right way up.
Who's bought the most paper pads as well? Let me know. You've got. If you go away with just one set here, you're going to be kicking yourself.
Yeah.
Who thinks this is the most beautiful paper pad that we've ever done as well? Because I do, and I think that's a bold statement because we come up with some absolute crackers. How are we going to better this, Leann? That's the question as well.
We've got some good ones coming, Ben.
Oh yeah, any sneaky peeks?
Nope.
Oh.
Nice try, Ben. No cigar.
Any little clues?
Nope.
Any sort of times we could expect them?
Christmas.
Ah.
As
but not
in
Christmas.
July.
July, yeah.
Right,
Okay.
so I'm now, you see, I've got my tape pen. This is my shorter piece. I'm rolling this and bending my dome to that half-inch score line and then gluing that behind. That creates the dome for the front of the card. Then I've done my cut and emboss folder, and you see I've just freehand cut that little aperture in the centre there. That's so when I put my piece from the cut and emboss folder over, you can't see it and it looks like the hole's gone all the way through. I am going to use my all-purpose for this because I want to shape that paper across that dome. All-purpose is brilliant when you're wanting to sculpt or shape something and have it stay there forever because it sets like cement. Okay, so that's going on here. No, I've done that the wrong way around. There you go. Top to the top.
Lovely.
And then give that a little wiggle into place.
The same morning to Adriana who's joined us, saying buckle up, carpooling with Crafters TV to work. Who's in your car today, Adriana? Didn't we say hello to your boss last time you were carpooling? Look at this, remember it. I'm sure we said hello to your boss, Greta, but let me know if anyone wants a quick hello. Share the Crafters TV love.
Oh, absolutely. Right.
Love newbies.
Okay, got that on there. Happy with that. I'm wondering whether that would feel nice with a little spray in the corner.
Is that not? Is that off just the paper pad? That gold.
Yeah.
Oh, it definitely needs a little.
It's the paper pad that's got that little bit on there.
I think it needs a little bit of a.
And I was going to just go across the top with my pearlescent ink pad and add a little bit of that in, and I think we could do both, just to vintage it up a little bit, to age it. We'll do that, which looks nice. And then I might just...
yes. It makes sense.
I'm going to do it. Where's my kitchen towel?
Just a little spritz on the waft.
Yeah. Yep. That was the right decision.
It definitely was. Definitely was. Lillian says July is only 11 days away. Yes, you're absolutely correct, Lillian. So that means Christmas in July won't be far away after that. How is July only 11 days away? Goodness
I don't know where this year's going.
I don't.
It's ridiculous. It really is. Now, this is going to go on the front of my card now. I think I just need to wiggle this a little bit. I think I haven't quite got that right, Ben. Just bear with me a second because it's looking a bit wonky. And you know I'm a perfectionist.
You are a perfectionist, yeah.
So I need it to be 100% right. Otherwise, I ain't going to be happy with it. That's better. That's going to lie nice and flat now. There we go. I hadn't quite followed the score line correctly.
Such a perfectionist. But that's good though, Ed, isn't it? You see, because then we benefit from your perfectionism.
Well, yes, some people find it a chore. In my team, I'm sure, because they're like, oh, no. And sometimes they come in and they go, we're going to show you this, but we're not going to tell you. You know you're going to tell us to change it. I'm like, yeah, you know it's the truth. But it's got to be right. It's got to be 100% right. We've all got to look at that and say, that is better than we'd hoped for.
Yes.
That's what we've got to do.
Yes.
Not that's what I hoped for. That's better than we hoped for. And we
like
use that as our benchmark when we're developing all of our product.
That is a really good mantra to go by, I think.
Okay, so that's now going in the centre of that card. There we go. I've got my bit of vellum, which is now dry. Oh, look. Didn't that just add a little bit of something to that vellum?
Yes.
That little spray. So I'm just folding it in a little bit of a little ear, a little lug back at either side, and that's going to get a little bit of repositionable tape on. Not repositionable, tape pen.
Yep, on the show if you want those. Buy 3 get 1.
There and there, and then that's going to go over the front of there and around my dome. There we go. And then I've got the 2 little accent pieces.
Such a clever use of these.
Yeah, and they're going to get flipped over, and you can pop a little bit of tape to keep them still, but I'm going to motor forward because I know we're getting short of time. They can go there. And then we've got Ada.
Where's Ada going to... Ah, there she is.
And just coloured her in with Tri-Blend.
Have you shown her these?
No, but next weekend we'll be able to.
How old is she now?
She will be 3 in September.
Wow.
Time flies, doesn't it?
I can't believe it. So she'll appreciate this, won't she?
Oh,
do you know what I mean? She'll be at the age where she'll be able to appreciate...
Oh, she'll really appreciate it. And also she spends a lot of her time fancy dressed as a fairy. So she's going to love the fact that she's got wings.
Yeah,
She really is going to love the fact that she has real wings coming out of her back, not the type that you hook on. Right, okay, and then we've got the gems, the lovely Aurora Borealis gems. So we'll just stick them on as a little bit of extra zhuzh.
Yes.
There we go, and we're all done.
Well, I think I've seen my favourite card of the day.
Beautiful dome. I love the accent. I love the little accents being used in that way. A little bit of spray on there to make it a little shimmer and shine, and then the beautiful decoration inside as well.
That is immense, and I think a great... Oh, look at the shimmer spray. Just a little wiggle at the end there just got me. I think it really highlights what a gorgeous collection you've got here, and getting the 2 in combination. If you bought the shimmer sprays yesterday, and then you get in the Venetian Grace collection today. Oh, yes. If you haven't yet picked up the showstopper, though, we're at a quarter of the stock gone. It's only going to keep going and going as more people wake up. This is what everyone's waking up for today, the Venetian Grace collection. Get it whilst you can. Get the showstopper whilst you can. And then get the bonus buys as well, because as I've said, there will be a point where we say no more bonus buys. So if you want to be able to get more card stock on top of the showstopper at a half price deal, you need to go for that showstopper. It is disappearing at a rate of knots. Colleen says, I bought the collection and the bonus. I cannot wait. Charlotte Everett, this collection is so beautiful. Cannot wait to get my hands on it. I'm just making my Pinterest board for it. Shall we get a vote going on the cards that you've made, Leanne, and see what everyone's favourite is?
Absolutely. So we've got... this was number 2, moment in time, and then this was number 1. Today is about you.
Okay, so 1
or 2.
Or 2. Get your vote in. I reckon you've got about 3 or 4 minutes or so to get your vote in on that. Let's have another look at this collection. Do you want to final little look through it? Should we look through some finished cards
with you as well?
I think.
Absolutely.
Might be quite nice. Don't forget, if you're going for the showstopper, it is everything that you're seeing here. As I showed you on the boards just a few moments ago there. So all of these goodies, all of the papers, all of the vellum, the 6x6, the 12x12. You've got those brand new Shimmer ink pads in there as well. Tassels are included, and then all of the hardware. And I think we've included some amazing items in here. The harp has got to be an absolute favourite in die form. The fact that we've popped in, you know, you think of Venice, one of the first thing I think that will crop up into your mind is the Rialto bridge. So you've got that included in there too. And then all the little accents that you've got in the forms of the cut and emboss folder with the beautiful frame. Those frames and borders in die form, beautiful. How stunning as well, the fact that we've got that little cherub in there too. Lots of different things that you're going to absolutely love. I think it's worth bearing in mind too that if you can't stretch to the full collection, if you can't stretch to the showstopper, there are smaller bundles available for you. And of course, as always, you can pick and mix, you can pick and choose. You know, maybe you can't stretch to the full collection, but you've fallen in love with the paper pad, well then go for that individually, or maybe go for the paper pad bundle. The best thing to do is hit the Shop the Day page or Shop the Show page, and you'll see everything right there, and you can kind of make up your own bundle. I love the fact that we do try and make sure that we've got something for every bundle, but if every budget, I should say, but if budget is not a worry today, then this is the way to go. Save yourself $16.85, $20.35, then get that Club Inspired discount, then you're in, aren't you? £88 or $120, bonus buy time, get more of the card stock, get more of those embellishments. I think you're going to absolutely love this collection, and no word of a lie, I think it's my favourite. I think the paper pads. I think the paper pad's my favourite. You know, I always gone about the Nature's Garden Garden Gnomes collection. We've got that coming up later on, by the way, on launch party. I love that in a different way to how I love this paper because you can't really compare the two, but this one is up there. This one is bang up there, and it is stunning. Right, before we get the vote, let's have a look at some finished samples, some cards with Leann, because I think it's always nice, isn't it, to kind of see more ideas to get the creative juices flowing. So
yes.
Let's have a look with you, Leann.
I completely agree, Ben. So I've just picked out, I'm going to say I've picked out some of my favourites. It's practically everything. Anyway,
we've only got 4 minutes left.
Anyway, I'll go quick. Look, that's a fantastic use of those edgeables with the papers and the beautiful gilding wax that we've got there. Here, a lovely use of that cut-out frame. The sequence matching the colours of the beautiful paper you've got in the background. Gilding, that cut and emboss folder, a few little shimmers, the tassels, those corners inked up beautifully. This colour palette using the linen cardstock with the papers from the pad for the matting and the layering up there with faith, love and hope as that sentiment, and a tassel is absolutely exquisite.
Yeah.
You can see there the use of the edges for that gatefold. Look. The paper is the star of the show when you open that up. The harp, the vintage feel. Today is all about you. The beautiful papers in the background there. The Rialto bridge on a piece of vellum.
Yes.
With those beautiful edges. How incredible is that? It's a floating bridge card.
Good.
This is one of my favourites, and it's lost its sentiment, and I'm still going to show you it because it's gorgeous. I don't know where the sentiment's gone. We'll find it. But the beautiful papers, the way it looks, that sentiment would have looked beautiful, I can imagine. And then, of course, you've got that beautiful heart. The vellum is a little window behind the cut and emboss folder. That harp, inked up with the emboss, the edge, the accents, the sentiment, the papers come together. Ada, the cherub with that beautiful ribbon, the colour palettes, the gems. Look, folding your vellum to get that beautiful fan, that gorgeous die-cut frame, the papers, the star of the show there. Again, that lovely punting of the gondola along there with the Rialto bridge, that just breathe, you'll never live this moment again. That's what you need to do when you're in Venice, just breathe, because you're not going to live the moment again. Classic simplicity, just the cardstock, the sentiment, the harp, no papers on there, still absolutely stunningly beautiful. There we go with one more with the Rialto being the star of the show, and then just finally, beautiful gift box. Imagine you're taking someone to Venice, Ben, for their 40th birthday.
Yeah,
And you present them with this, with a little ticket inside. Maybe it's a little picture and a happy birthday, I love you, moments in time. Wouldn't that be glorious, Ben?
That would be. I mean, what kind of a person would do that? A very lovely, lovely person.
A very, very thoughtful, caring and gorgeous husband would do that.
Yeah.
He would. I know it. Do you know anybody like that, Ben?
If only I was that guy.
If only you were him.
Maybe one day. Thank you for all of that. Lots of food for thought. Demo of the show.
Oh,
I've got to double check now. Hang on. I've got it. It was very close, apparently.
Was it?
2.
Oh, little age of the
Yay!
cherub. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I love them both, but that will go over there. Who knows? I might win on Sunday. I'll not. But you know,
you might.
I won't. We,
you
you know,
might.
it won't
Can we all please appreciate the gorgeousness of this collection, the gorgeous Ada cherub, and all the hard work Leann put into that project, and all please vote for her on Sunday. Please.
You've done that before and it didn't work.
I know.
Yeah.
Please.
But thanks for the effort, Ben.
Yeah. I find, do you know what I find? I think you sort of have to be here.
Do you?
A little bit.
Okay.
And I'm not taking that away from people who win, because now you know, say, oh, well, you're just saying that you have to be. No. But, you know, just remember this on Sunday. Remember. Leann. Let's put a picture of Leann up here.
Yeah, my head.
So yes, go like that.
Yeah, like Sarah does when she impersonates me. Yeah.
Vote for me, otherwise. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make, during this next hour, the time that you check out your baskets and get the showstopper, because when we come back for the official world launch in an hour's time, I'm telling you, this is going to have flown out the door. And the bonus buy, we're going to be getting to a point where I'll be going, oh, you can't do the bonus buy anymore. So don't let that be you missing out on it. Get this amazing collection with the best paper pad I think that we have ever done. And then you'll thank us later, because you can then sit back and relax and enjoy all of the demonstrations Leann's got coming up for you. Massive thank you to Leann, thank you to the team. We'll see you in an hour's time. Don't miss out. It's going to be an amazing launch. Bye for now.